What up, YouTube? Simon says soccer in the dirty South. Back at it. It's been a couple days off, crazy weekend, so I haven't been able to post. I'm gonna catch up this week, starting with Hull City and Arsenal. Uh, Going into the match, looking at Hull City's record, it's looks on the outside as not a lot of results, not a lot of points, but it took Man United 93rd minute to beat them at Hull City, and then they beat Leicester on the open day, I believe. So they were willing to fight till the end, which is an interesting piece. Looking at the situation with the club and what it's looking like with potentially being sold to a new owner, it looks as if things aren't really going well. Mike Phelan, I think that's the pronunciation. The manager right now is just interim. He hasn't been offered a full contract, a permanent contract, and there may be some wage issues there. So a lot of uncertainty in the team, but they seem to be playing with a lot of spirit and a unitedness as a team that we saw from Leicester City last year. But I'd say some unlucky on the Man United game for sure, because they put them in a tough spot all the way until the end. But so, we've had some good history with them in recently, some cup final and some good stuff. But winning the game, not certain what it would look like. Expecting a win, but it's the Premier League. Week in, week out, it's always a challenge. I thought it was a good performance at the end. Once we scored the last two goals, the last Alexis goal and the Granit Xhaka thunderbolt, that 2-1 when they got the penalty and got back in the game, a little bit uncertain. And I think those are really good moments for Arsenal Football Club. Hey, do we have the grit to do it? And those are important moments for us to ask ourselves, do we have the chemicals, the minerals, the metal to get back into games and finish people off? And we showed that. I wish that Xhaka had started. Not really sure about that, but the guy came on and changed the game, I think, dramatically. He is incredible. And we talked about in earlier videos, could be the signing of our future, could be potentially our next captain in 2 or 3 years. I'm super excited about this player. Alexis Sanchez, I could have had a hat trick. Not sure why he took the penalty. Should have been Santi Cazorla, who's been proficient from the line this year, but still got 2 more goals. So not these beautiful goals he always gets, but hey, he worked hard, put them in, and proud of it. Theo Walcott, proud of his performance. Checked a lot of pace, changed the game up on the wing, and put in a good performance, I thought, and got a goal. I think a sharp goal from him. The kind of goals we need to see him score on a regular basis. Nobody's questioned whether he has some magic in him. It's consistency is always the issue. And then Granit Xhaka is so funny. Troops and DT from Arsenal Fan TV were talking about, hey, he's gonna fine him from shooting from distance, which is funny. But man, we haven't had a guy for a while be able to shoot from distance and seem to be competent at that. Granit Xhaka might be our situation. So huge from him. A big win. Another 3 points, 3 games in a row in the Premier League, winning 4 games unbeaten. Going into Nottingham Forest, which was tonight, and then we'll talk about that in the next video. But really excited about that. Glad for Alexis to get some more goals. He seems cyclical in his scoring, and so I'd like to see this be a patch of a lot of goals for him. 10, 12, 14 goals in the next 6, 8 games, which will be huge. He usually scores in pockets, and so be good for him. But thought it was a good overall performance. I thought we handled well with some adversity at the end. But all in all, away to Hull City did the deal. They played with 10 men down for a long time. Coughlin was going to put it in the back of the net, and then one of their defenders put a hand out and straight red. So that's a tough for any team. I don't care who you are. When you get a 10 men, that's an awful situation to be in. So pretty much seemed like a training session. Should have been. It wasn't after that because it's Premier League and they go hard. But good performance, good win. Get back pretty soon. look at the Nottingham Forest and Arsenal game and the EFL Cup game. Exciting there too. But subscribe, follow me. I'll see you soon. Peace.